Hey folks, it's your favorite 98%er on YouTube, Mike the Disgruntled Mechanic. And today what I'm going to do is a review of a booster pack. Yes, I know. Another review of a booster pack. Yes, I know. Same one everybody else has reviewed over and over and over. I know. But it was sent to me to review, and I'm going to review it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to list some of the other reviews of other mechanics that technicians that I know that have reviewed it, and I'll put them down below in the links and maybe flash them above here. But there's a particular reason why I am going to review another battery pack. The other battery pack that I reviewed, which I can put a link in here, I had some issues with. So it worked good overall, but I'm hoping that this one has some differences that makes it more for my application and for my needed applications with the diesels and some other things, because the other one wasn't made for that. For a regular passenger car or something, I'm pretty sure that other one would be fine. But I want to see, because this one's supposed to be a little more heavy duty. What it is Noco, N-O-C-O, GB70 Boost HD Jump Starter. Now the company was going to send me the GB40, I think it was, which didn't have enough cranking capacity really for my diesel. Technically this one doesn't either, because it goes to a 6.0 liter. Mine's a 6.6 liter. I'm not sure if it would actually jump start it or not if it was way down. So if I do start it and it doesn't work, it is actually above my diesel rating. So with that being said, I unpacked it already. I have it charging. So once I get it charged, I'll do that. Since 1914. One of the things it does say on the box is somewhere, I'm not sure, but it says that it is designed in the USA but made in China. So there you go. One of the things I can tell you that I'm sort of disappointed with at this point is when I went to charge it, and I know some other people had mentioned this, you can only charge it on 12 volts quickly. You can charge it through 110, but you have to do it through the USB adapter with the USB, and it's a pretty slow charge from what I've seen. You know, it takes a little more time. So with that, I'll say you got a box, and basically what it had in it was a USB cable that you can charge some stuff with, because it actually works for my phone. It has one of the, I don't know what the actual name for it is, but you only get, from what I can see, one adapter with it, and it'll only fit certain things. Some phones I know it's not going to fit. And then of course you have a user's guide and product information guide inside here. And you also get a little bag to put it in. So that's pretty much what comes with it. So the setup I used to charge it was, I used my 12 volt battery pack charger to charge my battery pack, and plugged in my other battery pack to 110 to be able to plug into the cigarette lighter on that. So now I see it's charged. So when I come back, we will try and jump start a couple vehicles and see how that works. Okay, so let's try and jump start our first battery. Let's see what we got in it here. Okay, we got 7.2 volts in it. So let's take this. Let's take our jump pack out. And we will hook our positive up. We will hook our negative up. We will power it up. Okay, there it's going. It tells us it's ready to, it's ready to jump start. It has the jump start light on. So let's go in and whirl her over and see what happens. Okay, she tried once and then she didn't want to go again. So let's let her charge it up a little bit. She started her up, so let's let this run, let it charge up, and let the alternator do some work, and we'll go over to the next one. So let's see what voltage this battery has in it. I don't know if you can see that, but there's really nothing to see. It's dead, totally dead. So what this jump pack has is it has a override feature. Now this jump pack will actually, if you reverse polarity and get them on wrong, positive on negative, negative on positive, this will not allow you to jump start the battery. When the battery is totally dead like this one is, what you're supposed to be able to do is do a manual override so that it can help charge your battery so that you can jump start it. But from what I understand is that will actually also override having your cables on wrong. So you could actually have your cables on wrong, hit the manual override, and actually have problems. So if you're going to do this manual override for a totally dead battery, then you want to make absolutely sure you have positive on positive and negative on negative. So let's hit the power button. So what you have to do is you have to hold in this exclamation point, I think you can see it there, for so many seconds, and it'll override. There you go. So now what it did was it overrode the safety feature that it won't charge a battery that's under 2 volts. It's actually letting this charge up to try and start this. So as you saw, this had no, it was a no voltage. It wouldn't even light the light. But now it's charging it, and I also knew it was dead because I did try to start it with the key. So we'll let this charge the battery here a little bit because it was totally dead. But not too long because we want to see what it'll do. So let's go in and give it a shot. You got to turn it off. Pretty impressive. That was a totally dead battery. You had to use that manual override. But for a totally dead battery, I think she whirled over pretty good. So yeah, I like that, and I like that feature that it has, that you can actually do that. And of course your flashlight, which you know most of them have. So that did very well. Let's see if the alternator's charging. We'll let this one run like we did the other one. 14.5. So I don't know if you can see that, but the alternator's doing its job, charging this battery up. If you're sort of cheap like me, especially for these vehicles that only start once in a while, it's very nice that this works and that it'll start totally dead batteries and jump start them. Well, so I can tell you the Noco GB70 Genius Boost actually does a pretty good job. It started at those 2 batteries. Those were smaller engine vehicles with smaller batteries. I certainly would really like to try this on my diesel, but if you don't have a dead battery, you know, you don't have anything to try it on. If it goes dead, believe me, I think I'll turn the camera back on if it does go dead, or they do go dead, and give it a shot on that. I really love to see what it does with the diesel. So once again, this is your favorite 98%er on YouTube, Mike the Disgruntled Mechanic, saying if you can get somebody else to do it, you're probably better off. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe. See ya next time. Oh, and by the way, Steve Rob, another battery pack review. I'm sure you liked it. Thanks. Now, this here, I do not endorse, condone, or say that anybody should do, and it definitely is against all of the manufacturer's recommended things to do with this battery charger. I am just going to try it because I want to see what it'll do. You must follow your manufacturer's specifications for jumping a battery and how to do it, and you also must follow the specifications of the Noco company and what they tell you you can and can't do with this. But there is no battery at all in this car, and I'm going to try and jump straight off of this GB70. Well, there you have it. It did it. Once again, I do not recommend this. Noco does not recommend this. I strictly advise against doing this or using this in any way. That's my disclaimer. Don't do it.